Hello and welcome back. We're live here on Forever Sports. It's Pool A of the Cape Town Sevens World Series. And it's Fiji up against New Zealand. A rivalry as old as planet Earth itself. And it's Fiji to kick off from left to right. New Zealand get possession. And they're away immediately. Keep in mind for those tuned in, one of these sides, whoever wins here, of course, will go through to the semi-final. The Blitz box, if you're a South African fan, will be pleased to know 2 out of 2 just about puts them in the semi-final unless something crazy happens here. Perhaps the only permutation would be a draw. Then it comes down to points difference. But for the moment, it's Fiji in possession up over halfway. They're looking to open up the scoring. Strong leg drive. Still in possession. Fiji 5 meters in from this left-hand touchline. But a great counter-ruck from New Zealand to get possession back, and they can find a way down this far touchline now. Lovely handoff is away. Does he have support? Fiji in defense are fractured, but it's a wonderful read in defense to attack. Just like that, the Flying Fijians open up the scoring. We saw them do it against the Blitz box. Great comeback from South Africa in that game. In case you missed it, catch it here on Forever Sports. Go down into the live feed and check it out. The Blitz box at the death, winning it via Shilton van Wyk. But as far as this game is concerned, Fiji do open up the scoring. The conversion is good. It's a full 7-pointer, just over 4.5 minutes to play. Nadovalo there for Fiji going over for the try. Leading the statistics at the moment in terms of tries. Getting his team off to a fantastic start here. Just when you thought they had to defend for all they're worth, they turned defense into attack, Fiji. But from the restart, here come New Zealand. They can't get away outside, or inside their 22, I should say. Shifting it now from right to left. New Zealand are away. He needs to find support. He can't do so. Fiji in over the ball. They look hungry. And New Zealand get the turnover 5 meters from the line. Great work there from New Zealand under all sorts of pressure on their own try line. They decide to put it into touch. Massive clean out there. Apologies there for the technical difficulties. We are right back. The score hasn't changed. It's still Fiji 7, New Zealand 0, but on that occasion, on their own 10-meter mark. Fiji getting the turnover, and they immediately tap and go. They're looking to break clear and get into double figures. They do just that. It's try time for Fiji. They get in for their second score. And New Zealand under all sorts of pressure now. The conversion is successful. Make that 14 points to 0. Fiji will have the restart here with a little over a minute to play in this first half. New Zealand have to respond. Collier takes it under no pressure, just outside his 22. They work back now, New Zealand. They have to score next to Phil to make a game of this just before half-time, but well shepherded into touch. And Fiji will have the line-outs, and as a result, ill discipline has cost New Zealand someone to the sin bin. Wonderful defense from Fiji there. Throwing the ball away. You can't do that, son. Fiji decide to take a scrum from the penalty, looking to put on all sorts of pressure here. Looking for their third score as they work their way to the 22 now. New Zealand looking to hold him up. Did he get a knee to the ground? No, it's a maul. And it's going to be a put into New Zealand. Holding on by the skin of their teeth at the moment, New Zealand. Trail by 14 to 0 at the moment. Fiji top the standings. Keep in mind, South Africa have to still play Great Britain. That will follow after this game. Seconds tick down. Just about the end of the first half, but one final opportunity. Keelan in the sin bin for his 2 minutes. By the time the second half starts, he should be back. New Zealand play on, but it's advantage to Fiji. Knocked on by New Zealand. Can Fiji make something of this just before half-time? There's space out here on this far side. Fiji are away. Decides to cut back in. Great work by the defense to close down the space, but they shift it. And the pace, just too much. And just like that, Fiji get their third score. New Zealand have no answer. Bukayaro goes over for the try. A missed opportunity there from New Zealand at scrum time. Knocked on. Defense to attack, and Bukayaro put on the afterburners. And he's over for the try. And that is half-time, folks. 21 points to 0. Fiji over New Zealand. And New Zealand have it all to do here in the second half to work their way back into this game. You feel perhaps it's a bridge too far at the moment for New Zealand. South Africa with the game in hand at the moment sit in second place in Pool A. Of course, they have to play Great Britain following this game. But unless something miraculous happens, it looks for all intents and purposes Fiji will be going through to the semi-final. They've done the work in this first half. They don't want to let their foot off the accelerator, but New Zealand have a real mountain to climb here in the second half. Fiji have had to work their way back into this leg here in Cape Town after that early defeat. It looked for all money they were going to beat the Blitzboks. Maybe it was the Siya Khaleesi lucky charm, but that never say die attitude was clearly evident when Shilton van Wyk went over and the Blitzboks beat Fiji. We were under 10 minutes away from kickoff. South Africa versus Great Britain. It's been an entertaining afternoon in Pool B, of course. Argentina topped the group, followed by France. So the winner of Pool A will be playing France. And if you're a South African fan, you got your money on the Blitzboks. I beg your pardon, to beat Great Britain. On that occasion, New Zealand kicking off the second half, but going straight into touch. Error after error is compounding now, and the scoreboard reflects that at the moment. Bukayaro has it. It's a free kick to Fiji on halfway, and they have possession now. Looking to run down the clock, perhaps get one more try to seal the deal. New Zealand, you feel, to get back into this game, have to score first in the second half. But you can't score without the ball. My love, wil jy net op jou wifi afgaan tot dit klaar is? Struggling here. Tremendously. Fiji will be down to 6 men for the next 2 minutes. Funaki going off the field there, infringing as per the referee's whistle. 5 minutes to play. Can New Zealand score 3 tries in 5 minutes to level it up and throw some drama into Pool A here at the Cape Town Sevens? But at the moment, Fiji firmly in the driver's seat. As New Zealand come away with it from the penalty. Up and over the 10-meter mark of Fiji, working towards the 22. It's a loose ball. Fiji are on it. You got to pick up the scraps sometimes and make something of it. But New Zealand have it back now. They can get in for their first score. And they do get in for their first score. Fiji down to 6. It's the man, Jalen Keelan, who in that first half was sent to the sin bin, makes amends with the try. The loose ball was hacked ahead by Bukayaro, but then The subsequent loose ball was picked up by Keelan, and he had enough unleaded fuel in the tank to go all the way. Try time! New Zealand still trail by 2 scores. The conversion sails wide. They'll have to score 3 more times. There's only about 3.5 minutes to play, folks. Fiji back to their full complement. Have New Zealand left it all a little bit too late? Will Fiji join the likes of Argentina and France in the semi-final, along with the Blitzbox? A victory here for either side, all but guarantees South Africa a semi-final playoff. No doubt the crowd will love that. Fiji in possession now. Little over 3 minutes to play as they break away down this right-hand side. The offload, oh, beautiful. Magnificent. Can he find support? The step. Great work over the ball from New Zealand. And rightfully so, the referee awards the penalty. They got to play now. It's go, go, go from New Zealand, you feel. It's got to be. Fiji have got it. In over the ball legally, the referee right there says, you play on, son. Oh, what an offload. You beauty. Oh, filthy. How dare you? Try time. Velama. I beg your pardon, Veloa for Fiji. Mincing my words here. But I was just mesmerized. You'd understand if you saw it too. The offload game. Just sublime from Fiji. And that all but seals it. They'll be booking their ticket to the semi-final. As the conversion is made, to add insult to injury, it's over. And with a little over a minute and a half to play, Fiji up by 28 points to 5. There's just no way back here. Fiji can get another one. He's away. No, says the referee. Dots it down just because he can, but he's got to come back for the scrum. Fiji have been dominant in this game. New Zealand didn't quite rock up, you feel. Just not able to get any sort of possession. Any phases strung together to fracture the defence of this Fijian side. We're into the final minute. It's all for consolation now. Unfortunately, that pass from the base of the scrum. They look to play wide towards this left-hand touchline. It's Keelan who knocks it on. A bag of licorice all sorts in this game, Jalen Keelan. You want the big players to step up in these moments. Unfortunately, the ship has sailed for New Zealand. And it's all about pride now, but they might not even have the last say. It's Fiji who have the scrum here. Great attacking position. They can go both sides. The little goose step. You beauty. Over. Veloa. Second of the match. And that rubs it in. The salt in the wounds. Saw the gap. Did the little goosey. And see you later, Miss Lucy. Veloa's over. That will be the ball game, folks. Of course, do stay tuned. Directly after this game here on Forever Sports, we do have the Blitz box up against Great Britain. A fight for top spot in Pool A. And we'll see the top contender in Pool A play against France as they finish second in Pool B. And second place in Pool A will play Argentina, but that's a wrap. Fiji, 35 points to 5. Almost a clean sweep, but a dominant display. See you on the other side. It's not doing well at the moment. Not at all. I don't know. I've got such problems here.